What's going on, Muscle Monsters? Align Gonzalez here, and today is the first video of a series of videos where I'm going to dive into each muscle group and go over 3 techniques that you can start implementing right away for better development for that muscle group. And today we're going to talk about the chest. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Tip number 1, train in different rep ranges. All right, a lot of the time we become too focused on whether we're training for hypertrophy or whether we're training for strength, and the fact of the matter is that both spill over to each other. All right, so what I would recommend is to start training in both rep ranges. So maybe have a day where you're training in a hypertrophy rep range, where you focus on more volume, for example, more reps, so maybe 8 to 12 reps, and then have a strength day where you focus on higher intensity. All right, so maybe 85% of your 1 rep max, or a weight that you can work with for about 5 reps. Now what's going to happen is with the strength days, this is going to spill over to your hypertrophy days and allow you to use a heavier load for more reps. And then in turn, the hypertrophy training is going to help increase that lactate threshold, right, which spills over into your strength training and allows you to use a heavier load for a longer period of time. So it becomes kind of that recipe for success for your chest training. Technique number 2 is start training in a full range of motion. Have you ever gone to the gym and saw that guy with the indented chest, but he's got, huge triceps and huge front delts, but then when you watch him bench press, he brings the bar down to about 90 degrees before he pushes it up, right? And he's loading the bar up, but he's still not able to build his chest. It's because he's not activating the chest properly. He's not training it in a full range of motion. Not to mention, he's probably going to start to get elbow pain or joint pain in his shoulder because he is not strengthening the connective tissue, right? So what I would recommend is that whenever you're training your chest with presses, go down to a full range of motion. Make sure that bar comes all the way down to your chest before you push or proceed the contraction or the eccentric portion of the movement. All right? So what that's going to do is also strengthen the weakest point in the strength curve. All right, typically we are a lot weaker when the chest is fully lengthened. All right, so when we're all the way at the bottom, we tend to be at our weakest point. So if we can strengthen that part of the strength curve, it's not only going to result in more muscle fibers being recruited, but you're also going to get stronger overall in your pressing movements. All right, and last but not least, stop focusing so much on variety. I get emails all the time about, what's the best thing to get that inner piece of the chest to grow, or whatever the case may be. The fact of the matter is that there's 2 major areas of the pec, right? And it has 2 main functions, right? And these 2 main functions is what the chest is responsible for: horizontal adduction and shoulder flexion. All right, so anytime we bring the humerus across the pecs, we're training the chest, right? And then shoulder flexion obviously is going to get a lot more of the upper clavicular. All right, so if there's 3 types of movements that you should be doing to ensure that all these things are happening and you're building the whole chest, the chest as a whole, without having to worry about little movements that you can do to get maybe the inner fibers or anything like that, are very basic movements. So for example, some kind of an incline press with dumbbells or barbell, some kind of a flat or decline press, the same with dumbbells or barbell, and then some kind of a fly. And then just kind of focus on getting stronger at those lifts and you'll be good to go. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, click the like button below. Subscribe for more videos. Now, I said this is a series of videos and I'm going to film probably every muscle group. However, I want to know from you in the comment section, which one do you want to see next? All right, so leave that in the comment section below. Also, I'm still giving away my chest training DVD. It's totally free. I'll put the link in the description. Just go there, put your name and your email address, and you'll get instant access to that. And again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.